Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for the wins and losses already being popped up. I tried this earlier and it did not work, but we're going to run it back. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Raw. We're on the road to Clash of Champions. We kick off the show with Cole Lee, Randy Orton, and EC3 all coming out to meet Kurt Angle. Yep. Angle informs them that the man who drugged EC3 at WrestleMania was... Now he gets cut off by the sound of an ATV bike getting revved, and out comes Nathaniel on the entrance ramp. Nathaniel says that it was him who drugged EC3 before the WrestleMania match. He has no regrets about it. If EC3 and Cole Lee took away his chance to be at WrestleMania, then he'd take away the title EC3 held so dear. EC3 challenges Nathaniel to a match, but Nathaniel just laughs and says no. Angle is about to step in to say something, but Randy Orton RKOs him instead. For some weird reason, Orton picks up the microphone and says that is for booking Cole Lee and Randy Orton into a match tonight. Cole Lee laughs at this and says that that Nathaniel is lucky that the GM asked them to be on their best behavior with a little room to give, because he'd come up there and decimate him, just like he did when he was U.S. champion. Nathaniel turns him down as well and leaves. So we go into the first match. It is the first of 4 tonight. There will be 4 fatal 5-way elimination matches. Each winner will qualify for the United States title match at Clash of Champions. First up was, from left to right on the image you see above, Apollo Crews, Baron Corbin, Pete Dunne, Bobby Lashley, and Rhino. Of course, as you can see, Bobby Lashley picks up the win, last eliminating Pete Dunne. In the match before that, Apollo Crews was 3rd, Baron Corbin was 4th, and Rhino was 5th. So after that, Yuri Yamashita, with the United States Championship on his shoulder, comes out. He does an interview backstage where he states that this match was actually one of 4 tonight, letting the fans know. He praises the U.S. title and says that despite it not having as rich of a legacy as the IC title, the Universal, or the WWE, it has a place in his heart. He'll vacate the belt at Clash of Champions. He'll do the honorable thing and allow a younger, hungrier talent, like he was in his earlier years in the series, achieve their dreams. This title isn't about workhorses, power, being the best, but it's a symbol of opportunity for every type of man who wants to make a name. Young, old, it makes no difference. It's a symbol. And he wishes the best of luck to everyone tonight and at Clash of Champions. So, after that, HBK comes out and asks for Jack McKay to come out, but there's no response. HBK then requests that Jack McKay comes out of respect for HBK. No response. HBK then orders Jack McKay to come out, but once again, no response. HBK is fired up at this point and states that the reason he kicked Jack McKay and challenged him was that he wants to prove to Triple H and others up top that he is the true showstopper. There is no one on a more dominant run right now than Jack, and he wants to be the one to snuff out the hot shot new talent. Triple H comes out and states that Shawn is his best friend and still thinks that he's the greatest wrestler of all time. HBK shoves Hunter out of the way and said that this isn't about him. It's about HBK's legacy. And this isn't about the fans' nostalgia. This is about the lack of respect from the people around him, and he's going to take it by the horns and beat them in a submission. He demands Triple H makes the match, but Triple H refuses, saying that Jack will hurt HBK. HBK gets pissed at this and says that he isn't some fragile toy before super kicking Triple H. He calls out Jack McKay one more time and demands the match before leaving. We go to the next match, which is, of course, from left to right, Bobby Roode, Killian Dane, the Hardcore Champion, Adam Cole, baby, Chris Jericho, and then Roderick Strong. 2 members of the Undisputed Era in this match. And the numbers game work as they work together to take out Bobby Roode first. Then they get to work on Y2J, but Y2J manages to take advantage of the situation as Killian Dane stepped in. Chris Jericho eliminates Roderick Strong. Then Adam Cole and Chris Jericho work together to eliminate Dane before Adam Cole takes advantage with the last shot to win by pinning Chris Jericho. Afterwards, well, things get interesting. Jimmy and Jey Uso, and of course this spoils it a little bit, Jimmy and Jey Uso come out and they say they aren't done with Draco and Joe. Draco and Samoa Joe come out, and Samoa Joe says, oh, it's definitely over, decisively. They're moving on. Draco and Joe are already confirmed to be in the U.S. title match at Clash of Champions. The Usos say that they got lucky at SummerSlam. But Draco cuts in and says that he understands they want to make a name for themselves. However, they already kind of did. They proved that they could handle being in a solid match against 2 bigger stars. There's no shame in what happens. And he respects them for trying. However, Roman Reigns comes out and stares down Draco before nodding to Samoa Joe. He asks for both of them to kindly leave while he takes care of family matters. He wishes them the best of luck at Clash of Champions, and as they leave, he then turns his attention to the Usos and says they disappointed the family, before double spearing both of them. He stands up and walks past a shocked Kevin Draco, and Joe just has a raised eyebrow as Roman leaves. But speaking of Roman Reigns, he's in the next match. Cedric Alexander, the Assassin, Aleister Black, Roman Reigns, and AJ Styles. They all, as the match goes, Assassin gets eliminated first, then Cedric Alexander, and AJ Styles had his body beaten and battered by Scott Cole, and Aleister Black manages to eliminate him before Roman Reigns delivers a spear to Aleister Black to get the win. So Roman is also added to the U.S. title match. Afterwards, AJ Styles leaves and sees Scott Cole and freezes in his place as Scott walks past him toward the ring. AJ lets out a sigh of relief but turns to see Kurt Angle. AJ jumps and is startled, but Angle just informs him that Jack isn't here tonight. But he wanted Angle to let AJ know that they have unfinished business. Oh yeah. So, Scott Cole heads to the ring, and just as he is about to speak, the lights go out, and you hear the buzzard sounds as Bray Wyatt appears with a beaten-up Aleister Black who's sitting there next to him. Bray Wyatt sitting in the corner. Bray Wyatt smiles and embraces Scott Cole. He asks how Scott has been, and states that he's happy that Scott is back to his old self. He then asks if Scott would like to form an alliance that will shake the foundation of darkness. Scott Cole answers by apologizing to Bray Wyatt. He says that it is fantastic to see him and seeing Bray find success. However, Scott has his eyes on something else at the moment, though he's flattered. He says no to the offer, but only for the time being, after leaving a disappointed Bray Wyatt in the ring. Bray stops before he leaves and says that he doesn't want to lose another friend. Scott hesitates, turns, and says, "You won't," before leaving. Foreboding, for sure. Regardless, the final match of the qualifiers, the semi-main event, you have Finn Balor, who has stolen the Cruiserweight Championship from Noam Dar. You have MK, Ace, Adrian Galerto, and Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy goes first by Finn Balor eliminating him. Then MK managed to deliver a spear to Balor, but Balor rolled out of the ring. But then gets eliminated by Adrian Galerto and Ace, who work together. And then Balor delivers a low blow to Adrian Galerto, rolls him up for the win. And then it comes down to Ace and Finn Balor. And Ace delivers the curb stomp to punch his ticket the United States title match. Ace is interviewed and says that he's stepping into the ring with a rival, Bobby Lashley, a leader, Adam Cole, a powerful Samoan, Roman Reigns, a submission machine, Samoa Joe, and one of the biggest stars in Universe Mode, Kevin Draco. He has no excuses for his failure at Breakdown, but Clash of Champions will be his second chance to turn the pages of history, beat all these stars, and etch his name into the history books. And he promises that he will deliver on expectations. After that, a clip is shown of Slim Reaper visiting Rogue Killer in the hospital. Rogue got sent back after what happened at SummerSlam, and doctors are concerned. Slim Reaper is pissed off that Rogue Killer got involved in the United States title match at SummerSlam. He asks Rogue if Rogue believes in him. Rogue answers yes, but he didn't want his friend to fail. Slim gets pissed even more and says that he wants to prove that he's deserving of the 2 Hall of Fame rings that he has. Rogue argues that he's already proved that to everyone, that Slim Reaper is a legend. Slim is silent for a moment and mutters not yet, before wishing his only true friend a speedy recovery. Rogue asks what his plan is, and Slim Reaper answers that he's going to get his title back. Not a Clash of Champions, but soon. Now we head to the main event, the Raw Tag Team Champions Blake Daniels and Kevin Owens versus Cody and Randy Orton. If Blake Daniels and Kevin Owens win, they get to choose their opponents at Clash of Champions. But if they lose, they will face Bray Wyatt and Aleister Black. They'll have to face the Undisputed Era and Cody and Randy Orton in a fatal 4-way of tag team matches. And after a hard-fought battle, it's long, it's brutal, but Kevin Owens gets pinned by Colt Lee. Blake Daniels did a leaping tag out to Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens took a beating from Colt Lee and Randy Orton. As Blake Daniels got in the ring, tried to get in the ring, EC3 from underneath the ropes grabbed his ankle, and there was an RKO on Kevin Owens by Randy Orton. Randy Orton drapes the arm of Colt Lee over him for the 1, 2, 3. So Blake Daniels was sabotaged in trying to help his partner. But regardless, now they will face 3 other teams at Clash of Champions, much to the frustration of Kevin Owens, who pushes Blake Daniels and doesn't want to hear the excuses or his reasons. But after the match, Triple H comes out and looks pissed from that super kick earlier. He apologizes for Kurt Angle's lack of presence, but due to the RKO from earlier. He will deal with that in time. Instead, he calls out Braden McLaughlin. McLaughlin comes out and Triple H explains that he's chosen Braden's opponent. Braden takes the microphone and rants about how he's the greatest world champion ever. It doesn't matter who steps up. They should all just fear him, for he's the man that has now broken Tommaso Ciampa's neck and put him on the shelf. Same with Rogue Killer. Triple H takes the microphone back and says that this man wants revenge for SummerSlam. And out comes Jamie. Jamie sprints to the ring as Braden complains to Triple H about how Jamie is undeserving, but Jamie dives into the ring. And Braden pushes Triple H into Jamie, who gets his momentum cut short. Braden then starts beating down on Jamie before Triple H grabs Braden and pulls him off. Braden then shoves Triple H to the canvas and yells at him not to touch him. This gives Jamie the opportunity to low blow Braden, then cracks him with the championship. Jamie then declares the Clash of Champions will be his revenge before laying the belt on the chest of Braden, saying that he will earn it at the pay-per-view. And that concludes Raw. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for SmackDown. We kick off with James Arlington coming out and says that he got screwed by the executives and the fans. He's the rightful and deserving champion. Sante is merely the interim WWE Champion. But Kyle O'Reilly comes out and makes it clear that he pinned Arlington, so there's no dispute. Arlington isn't the champion. Arlington laughs and says that unlike Kyle, he can actually get the job done and has a rematch. Now, he would beat down Kyle here, but the company would be sued for him taking it to a rated R show. Just then, Edge's theme music hits, and Kyle and Arlington look to the stage. However, Edge comes from the crowd and blasts Arlington with a chair shot. He continues beating down on him while Kyle stands by, but then steps in and tells Edge that's enough after a certain amount of chair shots. Edge gets in Kyle's face and throws down the chair and storms off, saying he'll remember this. Arlington is checked on by doctors, but he shoves them away and limps to the back while yelling at the audience. Afterwards, we have the hardcore champion, Killian Dane, defending his title against the Animal Batista, and Killian Dane will retain. Afterwards, Killian Dane stands tall but gets attacked by Tyson Cage, a member of the Coalition, the Christian Coalition. Cage then says that the title will be his and challenges Dane for a match at Clash of Champions before Christian and Ricochet come out and hold up Dane for the spear. Tyson Cage spears Dane to end the segment. After that, well, Prince Metallica is seen going into the office of Tyler Wolf and asks for a one-on-one match for Clash of Champions. Tyler ponders it for a moment, but Bruce Bennett offers up the fact that it would be a headlining match. Tyler agrees and approves of his title opportunity before dismissing him. Kyle comes in after that and asks for a one-on-one, but Tyler sours at this and rejects it. Kyle gets pissed once again, but Tyler cuts him off and makes it clear that Edge has already spoken to him and convinced him of an idea. Kyle can get his title match at Backlash, but he'd have to beat Edge next SmackDown. Kyle says that this will be the last obstacle he overcomes before becoming WWE Champion. And Tyler sneers and says that he doubts it before Kyle spits in his face and leaves before Bruce Bennett can grab him. Afterwards, we have Davis King versus Jeff Hardy. In a singles match, Jeff Hardy coming off a loss at SummerSlam and once again loses. Fortunately, this is to Davis King. Davis is interviewed backstage and asked about where he stands on joining James Arlington. Davis makes it clear that he's been a Maverick for quite some time now and still plans to stay that way. Arlington seems to have a lot on his plate at the moment. Davis turns to leave but is blocked by Max Webb. Max leaps for joy and hugs Davis and asks if they're cool. Davis says no and tries to leave, but Max grabs his shoulder and asks if Davis still needs time to cry to himself about his dead dog. Davis demands an explanation on what the hell he's talking about, but Max only says that it's a shame that Davis's dog couldn't handle swallowing keys. Davis is pissed and says that his dog died of cancer just recently, not being fed keys. Max laughs and says that his dog couldn't swallow the keys, much like Davis needs to stop swallowing the corporate pill, grab the Witty Willies in Pennsylvania by the roots, and rip them out of the basement they all reside in. Max is practically salivating in enjoyment, and Davis is weirded out and leaves. Because, wow. Max is losing it. After that, Austin Arrogance is seen backstage with Claspar and Aiden English, the Dynasty. Austin is still super down in his attitude while Claspar talks about the strategies they can use to win the WWE Championship with the cash-in from the briefcase. He suggests wearing a chicken outfit, and Aiden thinks Austin should wear the chicken outfit with real feathers. Claspar says that's kind of weird, but Austin interrupts loudly. He tells Claspar that he wants to challenge Christian again for the Intercontinental title. Claspar doesn't recommend that, but Austin is insistent and says that this briefcase might be his future, but the IC belt was the last traces of Claspar's legacy, that he will win back. Austin ignores the other two as he heads to the ring. Once there, he calls out the Coalition, but Gargano comes out instead. Gargano makes it clear that he respects the youngster, but he's getting first shot at the IC title after what they did to Daniel Bryan before SummerSlam. He wants revenge, and he asks Austin to respect that. Austin does, but says that he's invoking his rematch at Backlash, regardless of who walks in champion. The Coalition's theme plays in the arena, but they don't come out from the entranceway. They attack from behind, and a brawl breaks out. Aiden English dives into the ring to help even the odds, but it doesn't work, and the Coalition beats the three men down before standing tall. Christian says that all three men at his feet were just one-hit wonders. At Clash of Champions, Christian will remind Gargano why he doesn't belong in singles competition before raising the championship. Some craziness going down. But regardless, afterwards, we have Tyler Bate, who has that NXT Championship replica from winning the NXT Champions unofficial match, Battle or Royal Rumble. And he goes up against Cassius Ohno, who was arguing last SmackDown that Tyler Bate shouldn't call himself or shouldn't have that replica belt because he's not the greatest NXT champion of all time. He only held it for 5 minutes. But Tyler Bate and Cassius Ohno go one-on-one, and Tyler Bate picks up the win. Tyler Bate celebrates and says that he's earned that prize belt, regardless if it was an official match or not. He might not have been the greatest NXT champion, but from here on, things will be different with him on the main roster. Afterwards, Sante Guerrero is called in the office of Tyler Wolf and told that he must defend his WWE Championship tonight. Sante agrees to this and gets told that his opponent will be Andrade. Alrighty. Then, the match that was hinted at SummerSlam. Drew McIntyre versus Elias. If Elias wins, they get a SmackDown Tag Team title shot at Clash of Champions versus this team of Broken Dreams. And after a hard-fought battle, Elias picks up the win. The former WWE Champion celebrates with CM Punk. The Cult of Drifters are happy. But Cassius Ohno and Cesaro dive into the ring and beat them down. Alex Carter holds off Drew McIntyre from joining in. Ohno is furious and says that tonight was a fluke for Tyler Bate and Elias. He points at Alex Carter and challenges them instead for Clash of Champions in replacement of the Cult of Drifters, who are clearly out of commission. Alex smiles and compliments Ohno and Cesaro for taking opportunities instead of waiting in line, and accepts for him and Drew as doctors check on CM Punk and Elias. After that, the Coalition is interviewed, and Christian is asked about Tyler Wolf mandating that Gargano will fight Christian. Christian points out that the last time Gargano won a major title, he never even defended it because Strowman injured him. Gargano just doesn't belong with the big boys, and Christian will put Gargano in his place. Gargano, despite being injured, then attacks the three men from behind with a chair. However, he's overpowered by the numbers game, and after some time he gets put through several tables by Tyson Cage and doused in water by Ricochet. Christian then shoves the IC title in the face of Gargano and says that Clash of Champions will be the reminder to Gargano that the whole roster that no one can touch Captain Charisma. Then in the main event, you have Sante Guerrero versus Andrade Cien for the WWE Championship. And Sante Guerrero's new world title reign continues as he retains over Andrade. Afterwards, Guerrero raises the title and Prince Metallico comes out. They have a stare down as Sante holds up the title to close out the show. And that will do it for SmackDown as we head to the go-home show for NXT ahead of NXT TakeOver 51. Welcome everyone to NXT. We kick off with Haruto Yamashita coming out and saying that he took last NXT off to go back to Japan and see his family. After spending some time with them some more, he came to the conclusion that he still needs to defend their honor. Chris Hall hasn't stepped in the ring with him one-on-one, and it's time to face him in a fair fight. Hall comes out and agrees that it's time to settle this feud between them. However, it won't be contested in normal rules. It will be extreme rules. Hall wants to batter every part of Haruto till he can't walk again. Haruto accepts the match for NXT TakeOver 51. Hall just makes one final statement and says that this will be the last time the spotlight will be on Haruto before Hall sends him back behind his father's shadow. Afterwards, you had Next Gen defending the NXT Tag Team titles against the Lucha Dragons, and Christian, Oxbane, and Jackson Wilkins retain. Afterwards, the Ambassadors of Violence come out and challenge Next Gen to a fight at NXT TakeOver. Next Gen accepts. Arthur Rex, though, of the Ambassadors of Violence, warns them that they aren't here to earn their respect, but to take the titles by brute force. The Ox, Christian Bane, steps up and says they faced a lot bigger and tougher guys than the AOV, both as singles competitors and as a team. Rex laughs and says that as a team, that is debatable, but as singles competitors, Next Gen has no concept of their careers. Neither do these people. At NXT TakeOver, they'll take Next Gen's titles and then stand on top of the tag team division. After that, Next Gen can go back to debating whether or not they'll stay as a team. Wilkins takes offense to this and a brawl breaks out. Security comes down and separates the teams and orders them out of the building to save it for TakeOver. After that, we have Dakota Kai defending her NXT Women's Championship in an open challenge, and Sarah Logan accepts. But unfortunately for Sarah Logan, the champion continues on her roll. Kai then goes backstage and gives her response to Shayna Baszler and Maria. She informs Shayna that Olivia Falcon is stepping out of her interviewer role and will face Shayna to start NXT TakeOver. As for Maria, if she wants to knock off Kai, then she'd better win tonight. Following that segment, Nikki Bella comes out and asks for Angel to meet her out there. Angel comes out without the rest of high society. Nikki Bella points this out, and Angel says she doesn't need to hide behind her men to deal with her problems. Nikki Bella rolls her eyes and says that the Bellas accept the match for NXT TakeOver. Just then, Brie Bella emerges from under the ring and smashes Angel's leg with the chair. Alice York then dives into the ring and tackles Brie Bella. She begins beating down on her with a series of punches and strikes, but is overpowered by the twins. Just when everything seems bad for Alice and Angel, Devin Walker, Alice's boyfriend, sprints to the ring with a kendo stick. The Bellas leave the ring quickly as Devin kneels down to check on Alice. Alice gets up, but is frustrated and limps past him to help Angel. He stands there confused as the ladies walk back up the ramp where high society come out to help them. Mr. Expendable, though, just walks out and bumps his head gently against the LED board, while West and Perez help them. Devin then gets called out by a voice, and he turns around to see Dax Debonair standing on top of the announce table. Dax makes sure says that he'll get the ugly tattooed Perez later, his freak, and the meathead West. But at NXT TakeOver, he wants to fight Devin. Devin tries to protest, but Perez cuts in and says that Devin accepts and will beat some respect into Dax Debonair. Debonair pretends not to hear Perez and says that that he hears the sound. It's the sound from somebody being on a pedestal. And if he wants to be heard, then he needs to get off the pedestal that's called his ego. And if he's not, then he needs to stay out of it. He then asks Devin again. Devin says that if this is what Dax wants, then he accepts and won't hold back. Dax Debonair thanks him and leaves while grabbing Madletter 53's water bottle and chugs it as he leaves. Following that, we have Tai Noble defending the BCW Championship against Katsu Saito. And Tai Noble, the young man, picks up the win. Afterwards, Noble holds up the BCW title. Paul Heyman starts to praise him on the microphone, but Noble takes the microphone and apologizes to Paul Heyman. Says that he's had a longer reign as BCW champion than any NXT champion or North American champion. All of them are pathetic and weak in comparison to him. He challenges Mac Allen to fight and dares him to step in the ring with the most dominant champion in BCW history. He then offers up his BCW title to be put on the line as well, which Paul pleads with him to reconsider, but he repeats it and says he'll be waiting for the champ's answer. Following this, Olivia Falcon backstage jumps Maria from behind in the locker room before the tag team match, and she successfully beats down on her before Shayna Baszler shows up. Shayna tackles Falcon and the security separates them and hauls Falcon away. But the damage was done. Maria versus Shayna Baszler, Asuka versus Shayna Baszler and Maria versus Asuka and Kairi Sane. If Maria and Shayna Baszler win, then Maria gets the NXT Women's title match. But if Asuka and Kairi Sane win, they fight Dakota Kai. And because of the damage done, Asuka and Kairi Sane take advantage, beating Shayna Baszler and Maria. Afterwards, Shayna is interviewed with Maria and they swear revenge and destruction on Olivia Falcon. Shayna promises to put the interviewer to sleep at NXT TakeOver. After that, it cuts over to Ronda Rousey, who's coming to the ring to speak about what happened, or to address more things about Charlotte Flair, but Charlotte Flair comes from behind and smashes her legs with a kendo stick. Then Flair locks in the figure four and holds it till security arrive and pull them apart. Flair then declares that she is the greatest submission specialist in the women's division before leaving Ronda to be tended by doctors. Lastly, before the main event, it cuts to Next Gen. We're doing an interview where they say that at NXT TakeOver, the AOV will fall and be humbled by the veteran champions. They will teach the ambassadors of violence the meaning of respect. But before anything goes any further, Bundy interrupts, clapping slowly. He commends them for their words of bravado, but deep down they are concerned. If they fail, are they really as good as they claim? The ox gets in the face of Bundy, who doesn't seem fazed. Bundy merely adds that both of them will walk into NXT TakeOver as champions, but they will leave with nothing. Wilkins asks him if he got that prediction from, North American title match that Bundy failed to win last season. Bundy just laughs and says that the intuitive one doesn't entertain pathetic jabs. He's already got his spot locked in for the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic with his partner, who we'll reveal at a later time. Regardless of the outcome at TakeOver, the belt holders will merely be a trivia question for who Bundy beat for his first championships after he wins the Dusty Cup. He then leaves. So now the next match. Isaac Steele, the NXT champion, facing Will Buzz Madison, who seeks revenge for what Steele did to his best friend Cole Quinn. And it will be a non-title match. We actually go to that next. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to NXT. We're in the main event tonight as Will Buzz Madison, accompanied by the head of his former company, BCW, is with him as he looks to avenge the disrespect to his friend Cole Quinn ahead of NXT TakeOver. Ryan Trapp stepped aside when he was supposed to be fighting for the NXT Championship tonight, And now, Isaac Steele wanted new competitors. Here you go. As now, here comes the biggest target in NXT. It is the NXT champion, Isaac Steele. Walking in with a title reign of 17 episodes in his first reign as NXT champion. Has managed to keep the title at every turn up to this point, beating Ryan Trapp for the championship in the first NXT takeover of the season, and managing to hang on to it at NXT takeover 50. And then, of course, beating Cole Quinn one-on-one, officially snuffing out Cole Quinn for the main event and for that championship. Unfortunate indeed for Cole Quinn, but the disrespect afterwards is what Will Madison took exception to. As we get set tonight for a non-title match, the undefeated Isaac Steele versus the winless Will Madison. So here we go, main event time. Non-title match. The revenge, hopefully, for the winless Madison versus the undefeated NXT champion of Universe Mode right now. As Madison ties up the arm. Getting behind Steele now. Steele, however, counters it. Cole Quinn was attacked and beaten down after the match last NXT show by Isaac Steele and Baron Blade. The head of BCW and Buzz Madison take exception to that whole incident. And of course, you have Ryan Trapp, who's willing to step aside tonight, forego his title match and save it for NXT takeovers. These two in a chain wrestling match right now. It's Madison, whoa, drops down the NXT champion. Kick to the gut, size him up. No, look for the power bomb. No, Steele counter. Worked his way out of it. Oh, powerful boot there, dropping him down. And now Steele ties him up with a urinate slam cover. 1, no, 1.5. NXT champion now picking up Madison. Ties him up. Oh my gosh, what is this? Oh, slams him down on the canvas. Baron Blade reacting. That, and now look at this, picks him up effortlessly with a power bomb there to Madison. And Madison with a beautiful hurricanrana. Suckers in. Isaac Steele still has plenty in the tank. Irish whipping Steele into the corner. Here we go. Drop kick there once. Staggering Steele. These two lock up, but no, Steele counters. Oh, chop block to the leg. Was the NXT champion. Wipes him out, clotheslining Buzz outside of the ring. And now Steele takes the skies. Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! A picture perfect moonsault to the outside, attacking the legs of Will Madison, making it tough for him to stand. However, he's still going to make a labored effort. Look at this. Steele now in trouble. Oh! A little revenge by Madison. As he rolls him over, he's got the legs again. Oh, what is this? Rolling him into a submission. He's down before peeling back the neck of Steele now. The NXT champion in dire straits. Oh, and a shot to the side of the head of Will Madison. As Madison's rocked. Oh, for him there, chops the chest. Size him up now, suplex. Oh, wait. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Suplex pile driver, no. But it seems that Steele's body's in autopilot. We'll see how long that lasts as Madison's got him up. Oh, slams him down out of the fireman's carry. 1, no, 1.5. Only a 1.5 to Isaac Steele as Steele rocks Madison here. Chop block again as he goes back to targeting the leg. Madison trying to hang on here tonight. And kick to the side of the head. He caught the NXT champion, launches himself over the ropes and lands on the legs of Steele. Both men go down. A burst of energy from the challenger tonight in this non-title match. Drapes the arm. No, only a 1.5 again. And no, Madison picks him up. Body slam, beautifully done. Picks him up. Drop kick to the back. And now Madison, this burst of energy could be the moment that he needs. Shooting star press off the top turnbuckle. 1, 2, 3, no. So close, but yet so far. It's Madison with a kick to the sternum, bouncing off the rope. Step up insecurity there. Pure power and malice behind it, and though there's an arm drag from the NXT champion. Picking up Madison now, here it comes, he's got him, and a gun of vice, on Will Madison. Madison goes down, no. Knees to the right to the back of the head now. Madison stays alive, grabbing the arm of Steele. Steele with a back elbow there. And a powerful boot to the jaw again. Oh, wait, Madison countered one more time. Trying to go for the leg, missed it there. I got him! I got the NXT champion! Ankle lock! Steele screaming in pain, trying to hang on. Oh, and he rolls through on Madison. Madison rocks the core, kicks his leg out from under him. Rolls up Isaac Steele to win the match. 1, no, 1.5. And kick to the gut. Here it comes. Sit down. Power bomb there. 1. No, only a 1.5 again. And now, no weight. Steele. Rattling the jaw. What a Arkham run out of Madison. 1. No, 1.5. As the agility between these two is impeccable, and now picking up Madison with ease. Running power slam. Wow. And now Steele got him once again in the Anaconda Vice. Anaconda Vice for the second time tonight. Trying to make him tap out and humiliate him. The biggest target, looking for the biggest win. Perhaps tonight, in terms of momentum. Going an NXT takeover and a knife edge chop. German suplex? No! Counter with an arm drag, the NXT champion taking back control. Overhand punch there. Slicing up Madison, he's got him up. Lands the knee flush. No, wait. Baron Blade with a distraction. Baron Blade, perhaps with the assist of a lifetime. Madison countered. Madison trying to get the leg, but no, missed it. Steele takes advantage, picks him up. Power bomb there. Before locking in a submission of his own. He's got the legs. The legs of Madison are being contorted here. Shot to the face. And missed the ankle lock again. So close, but yet so far. And neck breaker connecting. And the giant middle finger by Isaac Steele for a stomp to the face. Now, tossing Madison into the corner. And sizing him up, Irish whipping him. Wait, no, Madison counter. Steele with a backflip there. Oh, and a powerful clothesline by Madison, shutting him down. As Steel trying to get to his feet. Here it comes. Silver kick to the jaw. Cover to win the match. 1, 2, no. So close, but yet so far. Madison going up. Madison looking to fly. Here it comes. Takes to the skies with a frog splash. Beautifully executed there. As now Madison with a human cannonball. We're picking up Steel one more time. Super kick again. And now, dialing it up. Here it comes. Here it comes, the Buzz Killer. Dialing it up. Here we go. No! Steel counter. Oh, wait. Madison picks him up still. Oh, the leg drag there. As the NXT champion goes down. Madison. Dialing it up. Shoulder tackle once. Oh. Side slam there after a twirl-a-whirl. And now, Isaac Steel, the NXT champion, taking advantage, ties him up. Oh, it's gonna be submission. Trying to make Madison tap. Trying to make Madison tap. Madison is struggling. Madison desperately moving around. The shot's right there. Works his way out of it. And oh, Steel shoves him away. Oh, another Hurricane Cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Now it's the NXT champion's turn to take control. Oh, gets floated over here. Back elbow. Stunning Madison against the rope. 619 off the ring post. Oh my gosh. Shooting star off the ropes. No. Madison picking him up. Oh, kick to the gut. Look for the shots. Irish moving him into the corner. Drop kick there. Steel falls down to one knee. No. Madison. Oh, Baron Blade with an attempted distraction here. But no way. Northern Lights suplex there. By the NXT champion. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. And now Steel looks to fly. Oh my gosh! Cover! 1, 2. No! Kick out at 2. After a beautiful moonsault there. Madison. Oh! Madison blocked here. Oh wait, Irish whipping Steel. Here it comes. No! Clothesline attempt. No, wait, Steel. Neck breaker there. Over. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Oh, but Steel looking for the end. Here it comes. No. Madison stays alive. Oh, hell yeah. No. Wait. Isaac Steel's up. Fighting out of it. Neck breaker there. And now Madison, feeling that perhaps the momentum has left him tonight. Isaac Steel with control. Oh my gosh. High knee once, twice, and oh wait. Oh! What a hurricane runner there. Isaac Steel going up. Wait. Oh, yes, lock! Yes, lock! Yes, lock on Steel! Yes, lock on Steel! Will Steel tap? Will Steel tap? Will he tap out for his first loss in his NXT career? Will the biggest target no longer be undefeated? Oh my gosh! Steel worked its way out of it! Steel survived! Oh, and the kick right there! Shining Wizard to Madison! Cover, perhaps by the NXT champion. No, wait, he decides to pick up Madison instead. Madison with a shot to the ribs. Oh, and a kick to the gut. Madison making Steel take labored breaths, sending him into the turnbuckles as hard as possible. As much as he can. Cover. 1, No, 1.5. Oh, looking for the kick to the back. No, wait, Steele has got him up, tossing him across the ring. And now Steele dialing it up. Here it comes for the end. He's got him up. Oh my gosh. Over. That's gonna be it. He's killed him. 1, 2. Oh my gosh. Madison stays alive. And now Isaac Steele deciding that he's got to go all the way up. Here it comes, here it comes. Moonsault, no! No! Madison counter. Oh, wait, Steele sizing him up. Northern Light suplex. Oh my gosh, and a brain buster after that. Oh, but Madison worked his way out of it, getting back inside the ring. Madison, tie to the leg. Leg drag right there. Trying to go for the leg, but a boot to the face brings him down. And oh, Steele sizing it up one more time. Here it comes. No. Madison countered. Madison. Yes, they got him. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Over to win the match. 1, 2. No. Madison couldn't put him away. And now tossing Steele into the corner. Overhead strike once, twice. Oh, wait, Madison. Oh, in trouble. No. Madison has got the leg. He's got him. Ankle lock. Ankle lock in the middle of the ring. Ankle lock here. Steele desperately trying to survive. Can he? Will he? Come on, ref. Will he tap? No. Steele powers through. Madison recovering, trying to kick the leg. Oh, tossed across the ring. Steele sizing him up. No. Oh, Madison. Oh, gets his leg swept. Moonsault by the champion. And now Isaac Steele tying him up now, bending back the arm. Oh. And now Isaac Steele scooping him up. Here it comes. No. Oh, Madison with a forearm. Oh, kick to the leg. No. Oh, dropping him down. He's got him. He's got him in submission. Isaac Steele. One more time. Trying to make him tap. Trying to make Madison tap. Will Madison quit again? Perhaps no. Madison with the shots. And oh, kicking the leg out from under. Steele rolls him up to win the match. Perhaps. 1, 2. No! Oh, Madison turns him around. Jackknife roll-up. Desperate times. 1, 2. No! And no, wait, Madison's legs came out from under him. Oh, and now Steele. Oh, here it comes. He's got him with the leg locks around the head of Will Madison. Oh, flips him over once. Madison trying to stay alive. Shots the hips. Working his way out of it. And no, and secure there. Madison getting fired up. Perhaps this could be his time. Has got him up on his shoulders. Slams him down. Over. 1, 2. No. And now Madison going up. Looking to fly. Looking to take to the skies. Looking to take it all. Take all the risk. Oh! Steele counter. Steele counter. Cover. No. Madison stays alive. And oh, wait. Oh, he's got him. And they're gonna face one more time. Here it is. This could be the end of Madison. Madison desperately trying to hang on. Will he survive? Desperately with the knees. Desperately bringing the knees up. Madison. Oh, wait. Oh, got him with a kick. Is that enough to win the match? 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. Madison has got his first win in Universe Small. He just pinned the NXT champion. Holy cow! Oh my gosh! What a win for Madison as he gets some payback for his good friend Cole Quinn. Wow! What a monumental win for the buzz of NXT. As he picks up a massive win out of NXT TakeOver. What a victory here in the main events of NXT. Wow. So when it's all said and done, Madison got the win. Afterwards, Buzz celebrates with Baron Blade. Steel is absolutely livid as he gets up in a daze. Buzz goes up the ramp with Blade, and out comes Ryan Trapp, who congratulates him before he heads to the ring. Steel gets up and into the face of Ryan Trapp and declares that NXT TakeOver, Daddy's little boy will fail again. Ryan just simply says in response that at TakeOver, he's taking his title back and making history, as the show fades to black. TakeOver is right around the corner, and so is Clash of Champions. I'll show you the revealed cards for both, and then I'll show you the titles, and then that's the video. But I hope you all enjoy. Leave a like, or enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Of course, if you choose, let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I will see you all next time. And as always, suit up, Man Army.